Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Wayfinder. Now, I've seen Wayfinder a little bit, like this initial reveal is from the Game Awards 2022, and they've been finding their way into marketing, like, announcements of, like, state of plays and, you know, some of the Summer of Gaming stuff. And every time I see it, I'll be real honest, I feel like this is one of the most generic hero shooters I've seen in a while. Like, we're talking like wants to be Paladins, wants to be Overwatch, wants to be Lawbreakers. And like, I feel like in a way the gamer society has moved on a little bit from hero shooters because Overwatch has just put a permanently bad taste in the back of our throats. But, you know, who knows? Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like there's as much of a market for these hero shooters anymore. And maybe I'm interpreting what little I have seen and what little I remember at this point. But that's what we're here for, right? So we have like 8 trailers for this game because they're trying really hard to get this game in front of people's faces. And, well, they got it in front of mine, so cool, I guess. We'll take a look and see. So, like I said, we got a handful of marketing. We'll take a look. It's got some gameplay in it. What is that developer I spot there? Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes, to answer your question. But, so we'll start with the reveal trailer, back from December of 2022. Here we go.
The gloom. Its arrival brought chaos.
Looks like fucking World of Warcraft shit right now.
Control it. We choose the path. We face the danger. We control the chaos.
Am I thinking of something else? Because this doesn't look like a hero shooter. This kind of looks like a co-op PvE game. But I could still be really off. Is it a MOBA? Is it an MMO?
Sharpened many blades.
Played a few tricks.
Somebody please bring back Battleborn.
Crushed a few skulls.
But now, we fight as one.
I just want to play Battleborn again.
Our Wayfinders.
Okay, so I was off. All right. So this is World of Warcraft coded Redfall. How many friends can you play this game with? You had like 14 people down here at the bottom. Look at this horde of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's 10, not 14, but Cartoon Remnant. Yeah, kinda, yeah. This looks halfway cool. Well, we got a lot more content to actually find out. So that was the reveal trailer. This is the gameplay reveal from the State of Play back in February of 2023. Or not.
Welcome to Wayfinder.
Hi.
An online multiplayer adventure for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous but fallen world. You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close and personal.
That looks very
Silent, who fights with both firepower
mobile
and fast reflexes.
Looking interface.
And Wingrave slices through the fray while also supporting the group. With another victory under our belts, let's head to Skylight, our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and Wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater challenge. Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like this Titan. We're excited to bring Wayfinder's beta exclusively to PlayStation, and you can sign up for the chance to play early now. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation exclusive? Wait, you got Steam right here, so I guess they just mean console exclusive. Okay. All right, so this is the extended gameplay trailer. Like the art style, wish it had more money. Yeah. I mean, there's something to be said about not having to push too hard on your graphics side. It lets you focus on other stuff.
Welcome to Wayfinder, a character-based online role-playing game for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous world that has fallen to an ancient...
Hold. 126. No, okay, this is different.
Mysterious force known as the Gloom. It's up to you to push back against this hostile calamity that twists and corrupts everything it touches. You'll control the chaos as Wayfinders.
Now that you mentioned it, though, Eve, I'm seeing a lot of the Remnant.
After a cataclysmic
which is also
event,
unfortunate because it came out so shortly after Remnant 2.
Playstyle, as well as their look. This is the Highlands, one of our large open world areas. Here, you'll pick up quests, find world bosses, participate in public events, and more. You'll also meet up with friends old and new.
Ooh, that frame rate though.
Public events are always more manageable with some help from other players. Each Wayfinder comes with their own set of unique moves and talents, but it's up to you to make your Wayfinder your own. Wayfinders like Senja lead the charge by pummeling enemies with their up-close and personal attacks. Each Wayfinder can play a major role in experimenting with different strategies and party compositions. After exploring the Highlands and adding a few notches under our belt, it's time to head to our social hub, Skylight. Skylight serves as your main hub for taking on quests, turning loot into weapons, as well as other Wayfinders, both of which will be
How do you
continuously
turn
added over
loot
time.
into other Wayfinders?
In addition to unlocking Wayfinders, you can also create unique combinations of abilities and weapons. Kairos excels in dealing damage. Equipping him with a rifle makes him a powerful addition to a party from a distance. Skylight's Gloomgate serves as a portal into dungeons called Lost Zones. These ever-shifting dungeons are first discovered out in the wilds of Evanor, but as a Wayfinder, you can access and manipulate them with your Gloom Dagger. Lost Zones can be directly shaped and modified by you. Mutators allow you to control the chaos. In exchange for better rewards, Wayfinders can influence enemy spawns, environmental effects, and other challenging in-game conditions.
So
Can't wait for you to play Wayfinder
your
later this
Wayfinder
year.
is just kind of like a
Sign up for a chance to play
specialist,
the game
essentially,
early.
from
Now,
like
Thanks for
Battlefield.
watching.
In that they showed off that the one Wayfinder was able to use, like, they had a scythe, or you could swap them over to a shotgun. Maybe not every Wayfinder can use every weapon, but in a general sense, like, it seems like your weapon is not dictated by the Wayfinder that you play, and instead your Wayfinder only dictates the abilities that you have. Okay. So this is the Venomous teaser trailer. It's a teaser trailer, but it's 2 minutes long.
Shadra Aste, Shadra Has, Aspura Kalahidros.
Half the Shadow Nation must be here.
These dirt pushers harness the most dangerous magic on the planet. I'd be celebrating too.
Then pour the drinks, Tux. We're taking it home. To the maze.
There is an old entrance up top, but it's probably unreachable.
You're joking, right?
What the hell happened here?
Somebody got here first, obviously.
Look at the burn marks.
Eldrin Blades. Oh no, she's here.
Let's say hello.
Ven, wait!
Damn, that fucking sucks. Okay. Well, that was cool. How much of that actually gets communicated into the game, though? You know? All right, so this is from June 8th, so this would have been around the initial summer of gaming events like Summer Game Fest. This is from the OTK Games Expo. This is the gameplay showcase. Looks good in parts. It's like a really high-quality mobile game that got pushed to consoles. Yeah, we'll see what this actual gameplay showcase looks like, because if this isn't like hypercut, then it's going to be a little bit more clear on what we should expect from the game. Because this is kind of raid mechanic-y. Digital Extreme is working very closely with Airship on Wayfinder, providing insight for the game development. What else did Digital Extreme make, Eve, that has you so interested in them? I feel like I would really like Wayfinder's sequel. I'm curious just how multiplayer focused this game is, because there's some parts of it that feel very MMO flavored, like not just like the raid mechanics that are being presented in this particular little showcase, right? But also like with the open world and open player events. Eve mentioned the Destiny global events kind of feel to them. And so that does make me wonder a little bit, like, how reliant is the game on those systems and mechanics? Because I'll be honest, I don't feel like I see this game having a massive player base. Oh, they worked on Warframe? Okay, I understand now. Never mind, this is too similar to Fury? No, really? I mean, I get what you're saying about, like, dodging the mechanics, but compared to Fury, these are just your most, like, generic MMORPG raid mechanics. Like, if you told me that this was, like, a beta version of Terra, I would believe you. Or if it was like, yo, hey, the team that worked on WildStar is back and this is their game, I would believe you. Got some sort of active reload system for the person that had the revolver rifle. The other thing is I wonder how much team focus there was in that, because there's some of these like collaborative MMO style games to where like you'll have 4 people fighting a boss, but it doesn't matter if you're a team or not. It's just a bunch of individuals kind of trying to operate within the same space. This is the Summer Games Fest trailer. I think this was I probably first saw it at the Game Awards, and then I saw it again here.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon, and paid a terrible price. You
Lost
fell,
Ark. Oh, hang on.
The world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Are you all dead? Wait, hold on. Wait, hang on. What names were all on that? I didn't go back far enough. From the creators of Battle Chasers Night War, Ruined King, A League of Legends Story, and Darksiders Genesis. This is a very different game for them. If Airship is the developers for these 3 games, because Battle Chasers Night War was a pretty darn good turn-based RPG. Ruined King was literally just Battle Chasers Night War, but with League of Legends paint on it, and it was also pretty good. And Darksiders Genesis was a Diablo-style game, like an isometric action RPG. So this is a very significant step from where they've been in the past, which is probably why Digital Extreme is assisting them so much with the design, especially because if they're coming from Warframe, this obviously doesn't look exactly like Warframe, but when it comes to like a third-person action game, like you're in Warframe's territory at that point. Okay. And Lost Ark was the Amazon localized / published Korean MMO that was an isometric action RPG. It was the Diablo style action RPG MMO. This is a full character trailer. Okay, I'm gonna jump forward.
Half the shadow need.
Got it.
That was a warning shot, Nis. You only get one.
Man, if you weren't such a shit shot.
Why'd you come back here? Feeling homesick?
She's clearly not interested in talking. And I feel like she's stronger than you.
This power is a curse. I'm taking it away from here.
Not happening. This power could change everything for the maze.
Where is this game at?
No.
Like, where's this one? This is so different tonally from everything we've seen this far. Okay. Well, that fucking sucks. Well, you guys worked together for a moment to not die.
You saved me. Why?
'Cause I'm gonna need you. Yeah, because I need you.
To help me fix this.
Man, okay. I realize we already just talked about it, but that was like way cooler than anything that they showed us in any of the other parts of this. Like trying to advertise the game, that was fucking cooler. Like that was neat. But I don't feel like any of like the world building or the storytelling or like the environmental design of that really cool ass freaking animated trailer has been translated into the game very well. She's stronger, but the purple one has more technique. I want this game like Dragon's Lair. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Can we refund the game and spend that money on a cartoon movie instead?
Since the start, we've talked about building this game.
They're gonna ask you for money.
And our Founders Packs are our first step toward doing that.
Founders are going to get all sorts of exclusive content that will not be available to anyone after the founding seasons.
The base Founders Pack not only gives you access to the game, but also to Founders Season 1's full reward tower, including the brand new Wayfinder, Venomous.
It's more than just a linear progression of...
My guy. To whoever wrote the script for your marketing department, from your marketing department or whatever. All of the Wayfinders are new. Every single one of them. What are you talking about? Like
Wayfinder, Venomous.
The brand new Wayfinder Venomous. This game isn't out yet. They're all new.
It's more than just a linear progression of rewards that you unlock. It's a bit of an adventure game of its own. As you earn keys,
now I'm just gonna go play Hades.
Hit switches, solve little puzzles, get little bonus rewards.
The Exalted Pack is for our most dedicated supporter. It contains a permanent account-based progression boost for the currently active reward tower, as well as a heroic version of a fan favorite, Kairos. This will never be sold again and is only available in this pack.
I think it's going to be a really exciting time for all of us as we carve the way through.
Sorry guys, FOMO doesn't work on me very much anymore. Like, there's been so many people advertising based on FOMO that FOMO just doesn't work anymore. New to you, I've been wayfinding. First guy looked too excited to take our money. Yeah. All right. So this is the last one. This is the newest trailer that was available, and it's almost a month old. This is just called Gloombreak Reward Tower, Founder Season 1. So this is, again, like advertising stuff. I mean, like monetization stuff.
So what makes the reward tower unique is that it's more than just a linear progression of rewards that you unlock.
It's not a normal battle pass.
Like a little isometric dungeon. And as you earn keys, you're going to be able to hit switches, solve little puzzles, get little bonus rewards.
One great thing that our reward tower lets you do is when you purchase it, it stays with your account. So unlike other free-to-play systems where once you've bought the battle pass, if you don't have the time to finish it, it just goes away. That never feels good. It'll always be there for you when you come back.
Don't worry, guys. It's not a normal battle pass. It unlocks in the order that you choose along very predetermined routes. And you don't have to worry about FOMO as long as you buy it while it's available. Oh, God. Paid reward towards so free ones don't stay is what I heard. So what I'm guessing is how this works. They're calling it a reward tower instead of a battle pass. They have these little tracks essentially that you can go along, and like I said, there's just a couple of turns that let you get the unlock that you want maybe a little bit sooner from the battle pass, and the reward tower never goes away as long as you buy it while it's available, which is kind of cool. I do kind of like that conceptually. I'm still not a fan of battle passes in just like a general sense, but the idea that you don't have to grind the game to get all of the rewards from the battle pass before the battle pass is over is a welcome change. I will give you that commendation for that, but this is still just a battle pass, guys. Like, it's still just a battle pass. You're not fooling anyone with this. You probably are, and to the people that you fool, please be better. Okay, but that said, that's all we have, okay? That's the whole thing. That's it. That's the whole bit. So, Wayfinder on Steam. Become a Wayfinder, unlock their powers as you choose your path and playstyle while pushing back a hostile force that has overtaken your world. It's going to release on August 15th. It's an early access, action, massively multiplayer, MMORPG, adventure loot-based party RPG. It is going to be free to play with in-game monetization, likely through skins and a battle pass. So, there you go. That's the whole caboodle. Honestly, feel like they're only listening to DE on the online world building and nothing else. I mean, I don't know enough about the back end side of things. Like, there are times where I'll be an armchair game developer, but I'll also recognize that I don't fucking know what I'm talking about, right? Like, that's not my domain. I'm really good at acting like I know what I'm talking about, but that's not the same. So, yeah. You know, oh, hello, Shoshipi. Hi, welcome in. At Eve, you estimate a peak of 40K. That's optimistic, I think. And I think that's very generous of you. It is free to play. But one, you mentioned it's kind of like Remnant. Remnant just released like 2 weeks ago through 2.5 weeks ago. It also is releasing a week after Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I realized that it's not quite like Baldur's Gate 3, but it's not that far away from Baldur's Gate 3 either. And there's a million people a day right now playing Baldur's Gate. No, there's millions of people a day. There's like 500,000 to 750,000 at any point in time playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. And then you have Starfield right around the corner. So free to play on PlayStation will snag some folks. That's fair. And there won't be a way for us to see those numbers either. So Eve's estimation is largely going to be from Steam because we don't have a way to measure active players on PlayStation. But I will say this game, this feels so much like one of those games that in the next 12 to 24 months, we're going to see a JPEG on Twitter that starts as like, we need to talk about the state of Wayfinder. And it's going to be like, we've come to the difficult conclusion that the servers need to shut down in 60 days. Because that's one that's happening a lot right now. And it's just kind of the general vibe that I get from this. We watched 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trailers, and I feel like we saw so very little of the actual game. They told us what it was about 6 times, and we saw 1.5 boss fights. But in terms of like the general exploration and like what we're going like forward for and what like the actual loop of this is and like the enticement of what we're going out for and to do and to get, as well as like what good do I get out of co-op and stuff like that. I feel like they told us almost nothing about this game. But yeah, I wish the game was a lot more like that animated trailer in a whole lot of ways. So yeah, yes, Eve, the cycle shut down. Or if it didn't shut down, it's shutting down in like 2 weeks. Like I think it's shutting down either at the end of July or the end of August. I don't remember which one. So yeah, that is Wayfinder, everybody. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you played in any of the early access, because they did advertise like there was some early access, or maybe early access is already happening, or there was closed beta periods or something. There was something in those that existed at some point in time. If you played in any of those and you're still watching this video, 1, thank you. And 2, let me know how that was, how that experience was. Was it good? Was it bad? Like, how do you feel about it? Let me know. Let me know. Are we just all wrong and they just marketed really badly? Because that's happened before. We've checked out so many video game trailers and checked out games from these trailers, and sometimes there are shit trailers for great games, and sometimes there are great trailers for shit games. Unfortunately, that second one feels more common than the first one. Like, there can be great trailers for crap games, and there can be crap trailers for crap games, but it's not very often that you get crap trailers for good games. But let me know. I wouldn't mind being wrong. But that's Wayfinder. Yeah, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Or hit us up on social media. Discord and Twitter are the 2 best, but we're also on Threads and Blue Sky and Misskey and Instagram. So whatever. Pick your poison. Hit us up and have a conversation with us, much like the conversation we've been having with chat. Because this video is recorded live on stream, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.